In today's Beer Minute, we'll be talking about the Weeping Radish. On a recent trip to the Outer Banks, we kept hearing Hollywood references to the Weeping Radish. We asked ourselves, what is a Weeping Radish and why does everybody keep talking about it? The easy answer to the second question is that the Weeping Radish was the very first craft brewery, not only in North Carolina, but in all of the Southeast. We'll go back to that name a little bit later. The story of the Weeping Radish starts with Uli Benowitz, a young progressive farmer who moved from Germany to the Outer Banks in 1980 to farm on converted swampland. In 1985, his brother convinced Uli to start a brewery and shipped him all the equipment all the way from Munich. The only problem was it was illegal in North Carolina for a brewery to sell directly to customers. So Uli worked with state politicians and got the brew pub bill passed. In only 6 months, and he opened his brew pub in the Outer Banks town of Manteo on the 4th of July, 1986. This set off an explosion of North Carolina breweries in the 90s with Red Oak, Highland, Old Hickory, and many others to follow. In 2001, Uli combined his love of brewing with agriculture when he moved his brew pub a few miles north to Gandy, where he had room to farm and raise livestock. Finally, in late 2021, after surviving through the pandemic, Uli sold the Weeping Radish to Sumit Gupta, a local developer. The brewery and brew pub were relocated back to Manteo, where they continue to operate to this day. Okay, back to our first question. What is a Weeping Radish and what does it have to do with beer? Well, in Bavaria, there is a tradition where white radishes are salted, causing them to shed water or weep before being served with beer. The saltiness makes customers want to drink more beer, and everybody's happy. So there you have the story of the Weeping Radish. If you'd like to know more about the story of Uli and the Weeping Radish, please click on one of the links below. That's all for today's Beer Minute.